Guys, did you just hear the sound of that bird?
Less known trekking spot near Bengaluru, and that is Mutturaya Swami Betta trek.
It's actually good.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Good.
We could not get the start point of the trek. Okay, try to come by 8 o'clock. You can reach here by 8 o'clock. This rock or something where you can balance around, and then you can just balance around there and you can just watch the view. It's more inclined, smaller vehicles cannot climb. So don't go with a smaller cc vehicles. Go for around 150 or above cc vehicles. At least when you are with your wife, you should not take risk. Here it's just the noise of the wind, the noises of the nature, the sounds of the nature. So this is the view from the peak of the trek. View is splendid.
Yeah, it's amazing. Around and look for the views which you might miss if you just go via vehicle or so, right?
You can actually complete the trek quickly, fine, but as we were going up, the steepness or the incline is increasing actually. So this is the trail. You can see. There were also statues of Lord Ram and Lord Hanuman places, and it is very peaceful.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today we're exploring less known trekking spot near Bengaluru, and that is Mutturaya Swami Betta trek. Basically we've started from Kudlu Gate, and this place is around 40 kilometers, 1 hour drive. So the plan is simple. So first we'll reach to the base of the trek and then go to the hilltop and explore the views. So many people also ask about, is Mutturaya Swami Betta is a full trek or is like, can we go on a vehicle or so? I mean, we'll find out that as well.
Hello guys. So yeah, I'm the driver. That's how it works, right? So
I'll learn driving soon, guys, okay? And then we'll talk about it.
how much time it will take? Lifetime, right? It's okay. We are going by a nice road, so you can see the view in the morning. Actually, nowadays on nice road there is lot of traffic, all the heavy vehicles around, and it's actually crowded. In the morning itself you can see so much of traffic. That means just imagine in the daytime how it feels like. See how it goes. So now we are heading towards this Mutturaya Swami Betta trek, and let's see how it goes. So see you around there.
Yeah, see you there. I want to talk about the Mutturaya Swami Betta trek, like near outskirts of Bengaluru, okay? And unlike well-known trekking spots like Skandagiri or Savandurga, this is a bit less crowded, more peaceful trekking experience, right? So I have to talk about the route because I'm already like nearby, right? So I 4 kilometers away right now. So if I talk about my experience, my drive experience, like initially it is the city roads, like, and after that we see the village routes, and there is a lot of greenery around. Special thing about this place, I would say, like within few kilometers drive from Bengaluru, you feel that you have left the city. Let's see what my husband says.
No, I really like the weather here. I mean, see, in cities we have a lot of pollution, right? So when you come to this kind of places, you will, the fresh air, the greenery around, and it's very less crowded, and this is the kind of places we really want to be, right? This is what we look for. Still, we have to reach the base, so we'll continue after reaching the base. Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen to the sounds of the nature, guys. We could not get the start point of the trek, so that's why we have traveled almost 50% of the hill using our car. We have a route, trekking route. We don't know where it starts, right? We couldn't see the start.
Good actually. The climate is also good. చల్ల గాలి వస్తుంది.
వైర్స్ ఉన్నాయి హై టెన్షన్ పైన. పద.
But we getting cool breeze, right?
Yeah, that is good.
Warm gas.
We just starting our trek now, and here you can see we have parked our vehicle here. Yeah, so we have reached almost halfway via car, and from here we will start the trek to the top. So hello again, guys. So here we are. This is the trek. Almost half away. We came by a car. So the route is good. It's little steep because the car was parked over there. We also wanted to park the car over there. We should not take risk, right? At least when we are with your wife, we should not take risk.
Okay.
So that is why I parked my car over there, and I wanted to have some time for my trek. So if physically, if you are not drained, I don't feel right. So I want to get it drained physically. So that's the main reason I want to go for a trek. Here we go. So this is the trail. You can see.
So basically you have like the
Roadway is really good.
path.
So
So
you can come by road,
yeah.
but for a trekking enthusiastic person, it won't be a right way. For someone who want to drive around, you know, are good, enthusiastic towards the driving. And so here you can see there are some spots where almost the hill is, they have chopped the complete hill. You can see over there, and
I think it seems granite for granite.
yeah, it looks like granite, right? But look at the view, guys. The view is really, really good. So I'll just okay, chalo. So here is the trek, guys. So actually in the starting it was fine, but as we were going up, the steepness or the incline is increasing actually. Okay, one thing what I like about this smaller treks, you know, Teju,
Yeah.
these doesn't need a complete 2-day commitment or a full day commitment, right? You can actually complete the trek quickly,
In half day also.
half day also.
less than half day.
and you can enjoy the nature.
Yeah.
You can test your physical limits. It's actually good.
Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Good. I mean, you get to see like isolated, places. You see, like here you find a small village, and then a greenery hills, and there you find the village.
Come here, come here.
So yeah, overall, I mean,
Come down, nah, it's okay.
so good.
It's okay, come down. It's safe here, safe only here. Come.
I mean, you don't need to continuously trek via that road path itself, right? You also, if you want to explore some views, you can just come aside and then you can still walk around and then explore. Don't feel that you don't have any views by just walking on the, that paved path, right? You can still move around and look for the views, which you might miss if you just go via vehicle or so, right? So that's what I wanted to say. And see the, oh my god, you get to see the lake there. Seems like a small pond. And there was one more village over here, and there one more village.
There is
My
literally
God,
no one
so
around.
beautiful.
So the crowd is really less, and we don't want to go much, down.
Yeah.
It doesn't look dangerous, but still we don't want to risk. So don't risk much. Keep a safer options like this, a rock or something where you can balance around, and then you can just balance around there, and you can just watch the view. So look at the view, guys.
It's
The
really
view
good.
is splendid.
Yeah, it's amazing. Beauty, I would say. I don't know. I think in monsoon or peak, monsoon, going into monsoon, right? But it's still, we did not get the complete monsoon yet. So that's why, but
So we have reached the peak now. So this is the view from the peak of the trek.
resorts, water bodies, and I think there's a lot of, I think universities are around, big, kind of, right? Big buildings are there. When they
So this is how the view from the peak looks like, guys. But there is a lot of wind right now because we are in the June month of the year, right? So there is a lot of wind here. Me and my wife had a very peaceful time here, guys. So if you get some time, it's almost like 40 kilometers from Kudlu Gate, this place is, and it is very peaceful, and one should try and spend some time in the nature. Actually, we thought there are very few people, but after coming to the top, we saw actually there were a lot of people when we came to the top. There were also statues of Lord Ram and Lord Hanuman. So this is the other side view of the trek.
experience.
Actually, guys, we thought the crowd will be very less, but I don't know. This place has become little popular, I think.
Recently.
And I also see there is a camping going on. I mean, some people came here with a big group.
Yeah.
I mean, they were having kind of a picnic kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I think
There's also a hut there, like people. I mean, there's a hut kind of thing where.
okay, there is a
people are-
shelter where you can have some shade.
shade and
and you can come with your friends or some people, and you can
even a group of people like
come with a group of people and you can enjoy here actually. I mean, have a kind of a picnic or something like that. Anyway, inside the city in Bangalore, you will have lot of pollution, people around, noises and everything. But here, it's just the noise of the wind, the noises of the nature, the sounds of the nature. I think this is the most peaceful feeling you will get. So one should must visit this place at least in a weekend. There is a way to trek. I think there is a way where that we can do the. Yeah, there were no signboards from where we can start the trek and everything. I think someone, if you are trying to come here, first you can explore around the hill. If there is any route for the trek, then you can go for the complete trek from the base. So we came via car, almost half of the route okay, so we came long route via car, so almost more than 50% we came by a car. So I would say you can first explore if there is any alternate route for the trek. But if you want to come by a vehicle, come by your vehicle or something, you can come complete to the top. You can reach the top easily. The road is good. I would say it's not so less crowded. It is crowded. It is becoming famous nowadays, I think. So, but it's peaceful. It's peaceful because you can find the cool breeze coming around.
that is the best.
So that's the best thing what we felt. You can find some breeze around. You can find some cool air around, so it is really nice. So scenic views are good. Trek is short,
Yeah.
and if you start from the base, I think still it will be short. It's not a very long trek. There is little steepness, so the incline is a little more, but still it is good. You know, if you want to test your physical limits, still it is a good trek. I would rate it. It is not as hard as Savandurga. I would say it is 50% of Savandurga. And it doesn't have any pre-booking. You don't need any pre-booking. Okay, so that is one good part. You can directly come to the trek, and you can come for the trek directly, and you can come by vehicle also till the top.
Yeah,
So both you can come by car, you can come by bike or anything. So don't go with a smaller cc vehicles. Go for around 150 or above cc vehicles, because it's not that easy, and because it is more inclined, smaller vehicles cannot climb. And because of this more steepness, I think smaller cc vehicles cannot pull that torque.
Yeah.
In the morning, okay, try to come by 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
You can reach here by 8 o'clock. That should be
Easily.
still good. You can come to the top by 8:45, 8:30.
Yeah.
I think by 9 o'clock you can reach the top if you want to do a complete trek. If you reach by vehicle, you can aram se come by 15 minutes, you can come to the top. And yeah, that's it. Actually, we try to avoid the crowd as much as possible, because we want to, we want to have some time for ourselves. So yeah, that is why we want to don't stick around the crowd. Already we are around the people the whole week, and here we come to enjoy the nature and have some peace. And us both.
Close to nature, basically. We both like to be close to nature.
So
That's the reason. That's the motto. I mean, where we
You know
started all this.
what is my motto?
What?
I need two things in life. One is Teju, another is nature.
Oh my God.
Guys, did you just hear the sound of that bird? So that's what nature is, right? That is what I like to be around. Nature, the sounds of the nature, you know, the rhythm of the nature. So yeah, so we are almost we have reached the spot where we parked our car.